I am wearing a Santa hat, and you're not gonna do anything about it. Yes, guys, I am wearing a Santa hat. We don't have to talk about it. Oh. Okay, so today, I decided to be festive. And I'm only wearing this Santa hat because I'm going to be festive, because today I did decide to go on Reddit again, because why not? If you watched my previous video with my best friend Ella, we went on Reddit for a challenge, and I know we said that we were going to do another one when she came here, but I did decide to go ahead and do one by myself. That doesn't mean that we're not going to make one, because we're obviously going to make one, but I wanted to do one, but Christmas themed. So, you know, it can be in season, and I can make a holiday video. I don't know. And I'm actually not going to tell y'all the story of how I got this hat. Yeah, today we're going to be reading some Reddit stories themed around Christmas. And I only read the titles of them. So yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all know how this works. We're going to be determining if they're a crappy person or not. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, first story. Am I the a-hole for telling my parents we won't be around for Christmas Eve and Christmas? So it really depends, because I think that if you're going to, like, I don't know, like your husband's parents' house or something. I don't know what the situation is, but probably not. I don't know. Let's see. You look actually so stupid in this. Okay, so me, 28 male, and my wife, 26 female, have been married for about 2 years. As the old stories go, my wife and mother have not always gotten along. In fact, when I first got married, my mother was so mean to my wife. Okay. I stopped talking to my family for about 6 months. Last year during Christmas, my wife, mother, father, and I all got into a yelling match that ended up making a horrible Christmas. Okay, so just based on that context alone, I'm gonna say you're not. Now, it really doesn't matter why your mom doesn't like your wife. I don't know why. You'll probably say somewhere in here. But for now, I'm gonna say you're not one, because shame on mom, you know? Guys, this is... Please stop bullying me. I know you're bullying me. Stop! The issue really springs from my mother wanting us to be around on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. We were trying to split the holiday between my wife's family and mine, so the plan was to go see my family the 20th and the 23rd of December, head home to have Christmas Eve and day just my wife and I, then head over to see my wife's family for the 26th and 29th. Thought this would be a great way to balance our time and to be fair to each family by not choosing to see one family over the other on the holiday. Yes, that is a very good compromise. You know, everyone, you know, it really doesn't matter how you spend your Christmas if you want to celebrate at all, but that is actually a really good compromise. So seems fine by me, seems fine by y'all, but my guess is that your mother doesn't like the idea one bit, even though she doesn't like your wife, which makes no freaking sense. But okay, in theory this makes sense to me, yes, but my mom feels like she is just getting the short end of the deal. She has also booked where we will be staying for the 21st and 24th. I can't help but feel like she has done this to force us into being around for Christmas Eve. And I can see her doing stuff to make us stay until late on the 24th. Am I the a-hole for standing our ground and still leaving on the 23rd? I don't want this to end up in a big fight again like last year, but I don't want to be forced into staying. So, no, we're gonna confidently say you are not, because what I'm gathering is that your mom made these plans after you told her, I'm assuming. So, I mean, even if she didn't, she's the a-hole for being rude to your wife for we don't know what reason. It could be valid, but probably isn't. But we can all confidently say that you are not. You are a grown adult. You're pushing 30, not in a mean way, but you are. So you can make your own decisions. You should be able to make your own decisions. Yes, please stand your ground and, you know, leave. Hopefully your mom can get a return on this, whatever she booked, because y'all ain't going. And y'all could probably still go for those first 3 days, but then come back. So, I mean, that should be fine. I feel like you can at least maybe do that, so, you know, it doesn't end up in a big fight. At least go for the first 3 days and then just dip out on that night or something on the 23rd. I don't know. That should be able to cause the least amount of problems. But I'm gonna say not the a-hole. Next, am I the a-hole for refusing to participate in Christmas activities with my wife and kids? Probably. If you have a condition, I could probably say otherwise, but probably because Christmas is a family holiday. You should be spending it with family, especially if you have a wife and kids, you know? So I'm gonna go ahead and probably say you are, but devil's advocate, we need to see why. My wife has always been more into holidays than me because she didn't have much of a family and they were dysfunctional. I grew up in a huge family and have already experienced as many big Christmases as I need. It wasn't a big deal, but since we have kids, 2, 5, and 12, she is obsessed with making it special. Over the years, she started a lot of new traditions that include decorating the tree and a bookshelf for the kids. That is so sweet. Why do you have a problem with that? That's what Christmas with a family like that should be like. It should be magical as you can make it, you know? That's a bad thing to you? I'm not really seeing an issue here. She knows that I don't like to bother with any of that.
Because you're a Grinch.
I mean, I let her do it, but I don't want to be involved since weekends are my days off and that's just unnecessary work. Okay, so... You're lazy. Christmas is a one-time thing a year, okay? Pretty sure you can take some time to be with your family on Christmas and do things with your family on Christmas. Get your lazy butt up and do them. You're a father, you should be being a father, you know? It's not, I'm not even done reading it yet. Okay. The thing is, she keeps asking me if I want to help or go with them to see lights, which takes forever. Shut up. I went to see lights last night from this being filmed. Amazing. Beautiful. Love going every year. Or do gingerbread houses. I cannot have been clearer, so today when she put up the tree, I just avoided all of that by staying in the bedroom when the door closed. Okay, so you are actually a piece of crap because all of these things are family Christmas activities. What is your problem? All I'm getting from this is that you're lazy. I mean, you can at least ask for some days off of work so you can have more energy. That's the least you could do. Come on now, it's Christmas time. What's your this guy's making me mad. Okay. He says that I'm the a-hole for refusing to participate and that I'm acting like I have holiday-related trauma when really it's the weekend, it's my time, and I just want to relax. Boo-hoo! It is Christmas. I don't see what the big deal is. She also called me the a-hole for telling the kids Santa is fake. Okay, I get for the 12-year-old, but your others are babies. Let them have Santa. I'm 15 and I'm wearing this, so I mean, come on, guys. You are actually such a bad human being. Oh my god, what? They didn't believe me, so I'm not even sure why she's mad. Okay, but still, you shouldn't be saying that. Like, what? I get that she's trying to give the kids what she didn't have, but it's not my fault that she had a hard childhood. It seems like something she needs to get over instead of trying to play catch up.
Never! Guys, stop it! Dig your nails in me! You guys, stop!
If I wasn't as holy as I am, and with the Lord as I am, I think you guys know what finger would be right here on this screen right now. DLDR, don't know what that means, but okay. Wife wants to make a big deal out of Christmas when I just want a break. Am I the a-hole for wanting to scale back? I think we all know the answer to this question. Yes, very much. You might actually be the devil himself. What is your problem? That might be too far, actually. I don't think that you should... The nerve that you have to tell your wife that she needs to get over trauma from a dysfunctional family. And she's just trying to live Christmas how she always wanted to. You're actually a piece of crap. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? You shouldn't be a dad. I'm just gonna say you shouldn't be a dad. I said that was too far, but I'm gonna say it anyway. You should not have had kids if this is your mindset, okay? You might need to get therapy for whatever is going up on here, because that's all I have to say. You're a piece of crap. I know this was like a 5-year-old post, but still, it doesn't matter. Next. You're an a-hole. Next. Am I the a-hole for uninviting my oldest daughter to Christmas over Santa? So, like, was it something related to Santa that happened that made you uninvite her? Did she, like, tell the kids that Santa wasn't real? Like, the last one... I don't know. Let's see. I, 43 female, have children with very large age gaps. My oldest is 25 that I had with a high school ex. And we separated and I married my husband much later. My younger two are 9 and 7. My younger children believe in Santa while my daughter's son doesn't. She raised him not with the Santa magic, which is perfectly okay. I just rather not have it ruined for my children who do believe in Santa. I get that because... my mom, she did it with us, but with our younger brother, I don't know why, but she's not doing it with him. So it's fine, if you don't want to do Santa, but if you don't want to do it, yeah, don't do it at all. So far, I don't really know what's going on, but I digress. I was having Christmas at my house and I asked my daughter if she'd please talk to her son because I wouldn't like the magic ruined for them. Understandable. I still put packages under the tree with "From Santa" on them and leave out cookies and reindeer treats, bird seeds. Okay. My daughter told us she wouldn't make her son lie, and my children are old enough to understand if her son decides to say something. So just tell your son to not say anything for the daughter. Because 9 and 7 are still a reasonable age to believe in Santa. So I think she can tell her son to say something. I told her if she wouldn't talk to her son, they could spend Christmas at their apartment. My daughter didn't like that and said I was choosing my younger children's happiness over hers and that I was being completely unreasonable. My husband supports me but thinks I might be being a little high-strung as our children are getting older. I just want to keep the Christmas magic alive. Am I the a-hole? Okay, so this is marked as she is an a-hole, but she might be a slight one because uninviting her like that was definitely a little too much. You could definitely talk to her a little more. I also think the daughter is being a little unreasonable because, again, 9 years old and 7 years old is still young enough to believe in Santa. Maybe with like a couple more years they should find out. I think both of you are slight a-holes because, again, you could have talked to her a little more. She could not be so selfish and just tell her son to not say anything. So I don't really think you're that much, but I definitely think you did do what you did rationally instead of thinking about it, you know? So I don't know. But uninviting her like that was kind of mean. And you should have talked to her more. But again, both of you, slight ones. You're both at fault here. So, next. This is the last one, guys, because I don't want this video to be too long. Last one. I'm the a-hole for skipping Christmas with my family because my mother doesn't want my stepson to take part in a family tradition. Probably not. Oh, actually, no, because stepchildren, I'm just going to say this. Stepchildren should be treated equally as half-siblings or, like, full-on siblings, you know? If they want to. Even if they don't want to, you should at least try to treat them the same. But you're probably not one. We're probably going to end this one off with good one. My 33 male parents, 64 female and 68 male, own a country house, and there's this tradition for every child in our family to plant a tree there. I did it myself when I was 5, and so did my brother and my sister and all of my nieces and nephews. I have a 6-year-old daughter with my ex-girlfriend. My mother called me to ask if I'll have my daughter for Christmas. We usually spend Christmases in the country house because now she's old enough to plant her tree. I told her that my daughter will spend Christmas with her mother. I'll see her a few days before going to the country house. But I also said that my stepson, 7 male, my wife's 36 female son from her first marriage would be there. Okay, I don't know what it is with me. I don't know if I don't have enough brain cells, but that was kind of hard to comprehend. Let's continue. My mother was silent for a moment and told me she didn't consider having my stepson plant his own tree. I was very offended by that. It made clear that she doesn't see him as part of our family. She then said there's no guarantee he'll remain in our lives, which obviously implies she's considering that my marriage to his mother may not last. The nerve on these people. Oh my gosh. The nerve of these people. It baffles me that people think they can just say this stuff. Like, no. He, the 7-year-old, should be able to have his own tree. Now, this would be wrong, but you can just like chop it down when he may have forgotten about it. Just let him do it. Like, what's the big deal? Okay. I told her if that's how she feels, she should not expect us for Christmas this year. Was I too harsh? I wonder if I could be an a-hole because it's her property after all, and she does have the final say. Okay, you are right with like it's her property and all, but I think she should just let the kid plant a tree. I mean, it's just planting a tree. It's not like, I don't know, it's just planting a tree. I don't see the big deal. I know it's a tradition, but just let him do it. I really could. I do kind of see where she's coming from. Not with saying that the marriage won't last or anything, but I mean, the child isn't part of their family, but he is. He is part of the family. Just like not blood related, you know? So you are not. You're not. She is, because she's not even gonna try and give him a chance. Wow. I really cannot believe the nerve on these people though. Like, that's insane to say. Just like the second story. She's an a-hole. You're not. Don't even think that. That is your son after all, so... You ain't. You're not. Okay, well guys, that was it. And I still can't believe that these people think they can just say all this stuff and not think that they're horrible for saying that, because you definitely are. I really just wanted to do this video because it seemed fun, and I did have to acquire this hat, which made me look stupid the entire video, so I really hope it'll be worth it for me in the end. But yeah, that was me reading a few Reddit stories based on Christmas. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I'll definitely do more if you want it, and if this video does good. And also, just to let you guys know, my cousin's birthday is the day that this video will be up. So give her a happy birthday down below. I'm sure she'll appreciate it. And yeah, so if you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up down below and subscribe for more content from me and like this. I'm always open to video ideas, so just put it down in the comments as well. Whatever you want me to do, I'm open. And yeah, bye. Love you.